The Christian Village, 1507 7th Street in Lincoln, a community of compassion. Phone 732-2189. Eaton Corporation, America's choice for top quality, high-performance electrical equipment for over 50 years. Lincoln College, providing students the best educational experience since 1865. Go online to lincolncollege.edu for more details. St. Claris Manor, their team's dedication is what makes them special. Phone 735-1507. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. We're here to help. In Lincoln, call 732-2159. Schneider Chiropractic, 523 North Elm in Lincoln. For the best in chiropractic care and maintenance, call Dr. Alyssa Schneider today, 217-732-2140. Joe Ryan, Country Financial. For all your insurance needs, see Joe Ryan in downtown Lincoln or call 217-735-4385. The Hampton Inn in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6729. At the Lincoln Hampton Inn, we love having you here. Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln. For all your printing needs, including vinyl graphics and banners. Phone 217-732-3121. Lincoln Printers since 1970. Rao Incorporated on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Logan County Chevrolet, Buick and Cadillac dealer since 1953. Phone 735-4444. And by Four Corners Lube for the best full-service oil changes, transmission, and radiator flushes, brake service, and lawn care needs. Stop by Four Corners Lube at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to them. You can listen to us on the go. Download the Mixler app. Also on YouTube. Go to YouTube, search WLCN 96.3 FM. Scott Kirby, Joe Ryan, Lloyd Kirby, Jim Ash with you this morning here at Joe Ryan Country Financial. And as always, during basketball season, Coach Alexander with us. Coach, not much to really talk about today. Last night's game was, I guess, snowed out, iced out. I don't know what they want to call it. The roads were getting pretty bad last night. So a decision made pretty early in the day just because, of the weather and the type of roads you have to travel on.
Oh, yeah. It was pretty icy out there, so the forecast, kind of set the tone for that, and it was a wise choice last night. I think a lot of ice out there since then. I think about midnight it started raining a little bit, and, it was pretty slushy this morning, but I think the interstates are clear and the state highways are clear. I was out driving on them about 5:30 this morning, so really? They're pretty good.
You were out driving on them?
I was.
At 5:30 this morning.
Where were you at?
Heading home? I was in bed.
Yeah, heading home. I can't stay up all night.
How do you feel?
So that's good news for tonight's game, but let's talk a little bit about last Saturday's game, Coach, as Chicago Harlan comes into town, and another victory for the Railers, and another chance to just see a different type of a pace game. You want to get that speed and that quickness, and I thought Chicago, Harlan did a pretty good job getting up and down the court, and the Railers did a decent job of, defending and come out with another victory.
Well, they were very quick. The top three guys were exceptionally quick. The big kid that was, he's about 6'3", and you look at him, and he didn't look much like a basketball player, but I'm telling you, he had quick feet, quick hands, and he got his hands on a lot of balls, and, it was one that we've kind of, opened up the lead there midway through the third into the fourth, and it ended up being a 21-point win, but it was a lot closer than that. I thought they shot the ball exceptionally well, and with their quickness and things, and those are things that you want to see. That's what we need to see.
Yeah. Well, that game behind us, and you had a whole week to prepare for the Rock Island Rocks. I know you probably put a little attention to last night's game, Charleston, as you know that was the next game up. Have you had an opportunity to go over Rock Island's game plan, or do you try to work that in during the week a little bit?
We work that in during the week. The kids know and understand that we have to prepare for two teams, and we kind of worked on a little bit, and they're very good. Rock Island is very deep. I think their second five could win probably 20 games, and they're very talented. They're young. They've got size. They've got what it takes to be a very good basketball team.
Well, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you probably don't even pay attention to these things, but standings in the state, I think they have us and Rock Island tied at 7. Does that sound about right? Joe, do you know?
No idea.
I didn't think you would. I know I'd bother. But anyway, that'd be a good test for the Railers tonight. As like you said, Rock Island's a talented team, and that's what the Railers need. We need to face those upper class teams where kind of give us something to focus on and work on, instead of beating all these teams by 30 points. You don't get much out of that.
And that's a concern that we have is how we're going to respond in a tight game. And if we're going to win tonight, it's going to be a tight game. We hope we can keep it tight and give ourselves an opportunity to play under those circumstances, and it only helps you out. You have to be able to play with pressure on, and you got to be able to make those things and make shots, make plays, guard people, get a rebound in the clutch. And one of the things that Rock Island is they are mean on the boards, and that's always been a challenge for us. So that's a focus that we're really looking at tonight.
Now, were there any games played last night? Do you know, or is it pretty much a wash?
There was a few. I know Washington beat Metamora by a couple. That's the only one that brought my attention. Some up in the suburbs and where they didn't have to. Champaign Central beat Centennial in overtime. But other than that, I'm not sure who else played.
Yeah, I'm looking through this list here, and I can't really see any games that of any importance, that we'd want to follow. But so last night a wash. Now
the important game out of that was Central and Centennial, because we're in the same subsectional or sectional with them. So that's an important game. And Danville, we really thought, and what's scary about Danville is they had the Smith kid who started the year with about 7 months ago he tore his ACL in one knee, and here about 3 or 4 weeks ago he done the other one. So I don't know if his plans are to come back this year or not, but boy, they've really spun, and their record is right at 500, and they could be the one that would be a regional championship. I think you're looking at Central, Centennial, Urbana as a probably, even Muhammad as a possible 2 seed. So there's some big games, and there's a lot of time before that's decided, but we're getting to the point now where those things are starting to become very important. So we'll have to do that.
Yeah, and you talk about Danville. That was a team, like you said at the beginning of the season, that you predicted to be up there, and it only takes one injury, unfortunately, and it could really change the dimension of a basketball team.
Yeah, and he was a great player, and we hope him the best, and hopefully he comes back, but he's got to do what's right for him too.
Well, let's go over some upcoming games. I know you got a busy week ahead of you. Last night, obviously, we were supposed to go to Charleston. Rock Island tonight. Tuesday night, Coach, a big game in Chatham, as the Railers are going to take on a former foe, I guess you would say, a rivalry, I think, that's been building up. And so, traveling over to Glenwood, that should be a game that, I hope a lot of fans can make it, because I'm sure going to try to make it. That's one I want to see.
Yeah, and we've seen them play, and they're very good. They're great athletes, not necessarily outstanding basketball players, but again, they're playing with great athletes. They're strong, got a little size, can shoot a little bit, and we can, just go there and hopefully be able to play.
And let's see, that's Tuesday, followed up with Thursday, which that's a big game there with Washington coming to town, and a lot of things going on that night at Roy S. Anderson.
Well, it is, and, we're kind of honoring Coach Brown, who passed away from brain cancer last year, and it's not that we're, anything. The proceeds for that's going to go to the research at Peoria Hospital, so it's staying in the area and things. So, he was a very close friend of mine, and 50 years old when he passed, and that's quite young. And I guess I ought to feel fortunate that I've added 16 years to that. So. You take every year and every day, and but we got to know Kevin Brown back the year we beat them in the Super Sectional, both him and his wife. You know how it is after you win, but after that loss, after we beat them that night, we sat in the Redbird Arena and just sat and talked a long time, and that's where the friendship started, and it's been very strong since. So, he always wanted to kind of build his program and have a blueprint, and he would always use Lincoln Railer basketball, and I was kind of the same. I always wanted to use Washington's. Those kids play so hard, and it's a tribute to him that how they're playing right now is they're still a very young basketball team, but they're beating teams and playing hard, and I think you always have a chance to win if you play hard, and and if you can do that consistently, then you got a good product. So that's next week, and that's Thursday, and then we're getting almost to February, and February 1st is another big night. Coach Wallace, Coach Flowers is going to be back, so we'll have a little bit of fun here in the next couple weeks.
Well, Coach, thanks for stopping by. Big travel day today as the Railers head up to Rock Island and take on the Rocks. And going to watch it on YouTube. Have all the action here at WLCN 96.3 FM. Be a good one to watch if you can't make it. And you said the roads are clear, and I think the weather forecast is pretty positive for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I think just getting cold and, everything, I think they've done a good job of getting the highways cleaned and prepared for it, and they knew what was coming and everything. So,
now, how far did you drive?
Oh, I just went halfway to Mount Pulaski.
Oh, okay. Well.
But the state highways are clean, and the interstates are clear, so we're in good shape.
Good deal. All right, Coach, good luck tonight. And
what time's the game?
Game's at 7:30.
7:30.
6 and 7:30. It's really confusing because a lot of conferences are changing now. A lot of them even are going through the week, are starting at 5:30 and 7, and there's just a whole different race. So those are good questions when you ask what time. I know what game was it we've got coming up that we're going to play at 7. Maybe Bloomington.
Glenwood.
Yeah,
Glenwood's another one that's a 5:30. Central State 8 has gone to the 5:37 through the week. I'm not sure what they do on the weekends, whether they go 5 and 6:30 like they used to. I don't know. But, you have a lot of different starting times, so it's always good to check the schedules.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for stopping by today, and good luck tonight at Rock Island. How long of a trip is that? About
a couple hours.
Okay. So hopefully we have a good turnout in Rock Island. If not, you can always catch all the action here on WLCN 96.3 FM. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have more here from Joe Ryan, Country Financial, on the cheap seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln has outrageous deals going on now that will allow you to transform every room in your home with top quality furniture like Ashley brand and the full line of Bemco mattresses. Whether it's outfitting your living room, family room, dining room, or breakfast nook, Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln will save you more than the big box store and will leave you money to select the best Bemco mattresses, which are also on sale in all sizes now at Jake's. And you'll also love the full line of gorgeous bedroom outfits, which just arrived and are priced to sell in many styles: contemporary, modern, classic, and traditional, just to name a few. For more details and to ask about free financing, stop by the Jake's Furnishing showroom located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Check out their all-new website at jakesfurnishings.com, phone 735-1212, and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own.
This is Attorney Jim Grimaldi. Have you been arrested for DUI? A DUI is a serious offense with potentially severe consequences, which may include jail time, high fines, lengthy periods of probation, even suspension or revocation of your driver's license. The laws regarding DUI are very complex and continually changing every day. You need an attorney with knowledge and experience in handling DUI cases, whether or not this is your first offense. I have vast experience in the area of DUI law. As a former chief DUI prosecutor for Sangamon County, I prosecuted thousands of DUIs and was exposed to every possible defense strategy. Call me and let me put my experience to work for you.
Call Grimaldi Law Office now at 217-651-8089. That's 217-651-8089, or visit GrimaldiLawOffice.com. Newly remodeled and completely updated, the Christian Village is Lincoln's only faith-based retirement community and is the area's leader for independent, assisted, and skilled senior living and healthcare services. The Christian Village at 1507 7th Street offers a wide array of living options for older adults, such as independent living, rehabilitation, skilled nursing, and memory care. For private consultation and tour of the campus, please phone 217-732-2189. The Christian Village in Lincoln, a community of compassion.
Come join the Grau family. It's Grau right now.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau, Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac. Do you have a teacher that has made a difference in your life, the life of one of your children, or someone else you know? We all have them in our lives, that special teacher that took an interest in you or your child to make a difference in their education. Here's your chance to recognize that teacher for their hard work and dedication to educating our children. Nominate your favorite teacher for the Grau Incorporated Amazing Teacher Award by visiting our website and submitting details regarding that special teacher. We are selecting a monthly winner, and at the end of the year, we'll host a recognition breakfast and select the Grau Incorporated Amazing Teacher of the Year recipient, and that teacher will be awarded a certified pre-owned Chevrolet Cruze. To nominate your favorite teacher, please visit www.grauinc.com.
Come join the Grau family. It's Grau right now.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Time to winterize your vehicles and lawn equipment. Trust the quality and knowledge of Four Corners Lube, located at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, now for the best service possible. Open Monday through Saturday, featuring Husqvarna brand equipment. Phone 217-735-2761. Four Corners Lube, home of the full-service in and out oil change.
Is this cold weather keeping you down? The cold temperatures don't help with your aches and pains, but could the cause be something else? Hi, I'm Dr. Alyssa Schneider with Schneider Chiropractic Center, located at 523 North Elm Street in Lincoln, inviting you to schedule an appointment to allow me to get to the root of your aches and pains. Phone my experienced practice manager, Tammy Kirby, today at 217-732-2140 and schedule your private consultation with me, Dr. Alyssa Schneider. We look forward to getting you back on track.
Joy join the happy folks who choose the beautiful Hampton Inn Hotel in Lincoln, Illinois. Part of the Hilton family hotels, you'll love all the luxury and amenities the Hampton Inn Hotel in Lincoln has to offer, including a delicious full hot breakfast served every day, an indoor heated pool and whirlpool, along with competitive rates on wedding and reunion blocks all year long. So don't wait. Reserve your stay at the Hampton Inn Hotel in Lincoln, or schedule your complimentary tour and consultation for your business meetings and events. Phone the Hampton Inn Hotel at 217-732-6729. That's 217-732-6729, 24 hours a day, and go online to lincoln.hamptoninn.com. Just off Interstate 55 at exit 126 at the Lincoln Hampton Inn. They love having you there.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim Salisbury of NBC Sports Philadelphia. I cover the Phillies, and you are listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Name that song. Name that song, and you can win a gift certificate. Right? We got something to give away up here. If you call in and name this song.
Lightning Strike by Rush. No? Not even close.
Lightning Strike. It's funny.
Do you have something to give away, really?
Boy, we'll give away something up here.
Now, hold on.
We got some bottles of barbecue sauce. We got all kinds of stuff up here.
Now, hold on. Are we giving stuff away?
Ladies.
Jesus.
Let's do it again.
I don't think.
Flashing very quickly by.
I'm so confused.
Sounds just like him.
There's another one we've been working on. Come on, Scotty.
Yeah.
So confused.
Now, wait a minute.
Scotty.
He's getting quicker at it.
He's getting
That's
better.
pretty good.
Yeah.
We're working on
Can we
things.
turn that volume down a little bit?
No. Volume. Can you hear me?
Maybe this is.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you what.
Tell me.
What is today? Logan County 8th graders out there at the college? Is that going on today?
You know what? That could be right.
There is some game.
Yeah, because Thursday night's championships. So,
Okay.
Yep. We did the games on Thursday night for 7th grade. Good games. It was fun.
Was it fun?
Tell you what, Lincoln
How'd you
basketball's
guys do?
looking up, because I'm going to tell you what, there's some good kids playing basketball.
Yeah.
Some good athletes. So
Now, who did the game? You and Marty?
Marty Ryan.
I tell you, I tuned in there on the
Lloyd
YouTube
worked
after I
the,
remembered that it was on there.
Camera.
And I tell you what, that was good stuff, man.
I'm going to tell you what, those kids are good little players.
I was pleasantly surprised to see it on YouTube like that. Being able to watch my nephew play, not being able to be at the game is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is neat.
And those kids can watch that forever. You know, guys like us, we could tell stories about how good we were or whatever, but now you say something like that, and they go, well, you know what, let's just go back and get this up on YouTube. And no, you really didn't score 26 points. I have you down here with 4.
You scored 2.
Yeah.
No, your team didn't get beat, or didn't win. I think you got beat.
So, yeah, good stuff. And they moved it to the big college, the main
gym.
the big gym. That's always fun. That'd be fun.
That's a lot of work for those kids. That's a big floor.
It's a big
those
floor.
guys.
A lot of- yeah.
What was your best comment of the night, Joe?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Wait, let me guess. This team's running like a well-oiled machine.
Nope.
No?
Nope. I made a comment about a young man that grabbed a big board, and it looked like... well, actually, his uncle's sitting with us.
I caught that.
It looked like our boy over here, Furniture Jake, at a buffet line grabbing a plate.
Listen to I will tell you, though, my nephew, he's a big kid out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is. He moves well.
For
an athlete.
A bigger kid, he's actually playing in the post.
Chester East kid?
Chester East.
And
now, hold on.
He's what, 7th grade?
I was thinking Jim. Very good.
He'll play
7th grade, yes.
That was good. Jim's on top of it, for the most part. He's a leader up here.
It's not like a ski thing where you're down at the bottom of the hill, down on your knees, looking up.
Yeah. Or a cross-country meet, whatever could go wrong.
Big old snowball.
Yeah. Speaking of something that's maybe started out small and starting to gain strength and roll down that hill, it could be Major League Baseball. They have a little problem.
You know what? I'm wondering how many teams are going to get swallowed up in this because it's definitely not just one. I mean, you talk about Carlos Beltran. Well, now it's up to 3, actually, I guess. Because with Beltran being let go by the Mets. Kind of an interesting scenario. There's an old saying, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And in baseball,
you're not winning, for sure.
Baseball, for a long time, that's the way it's been. I mean, you as an opposing player, you're always trying to pick off the other team's signals and whatnot.
Right.
But I guess doing it electronically,
it takes it to another level.
So for some of our listeners that don't know what's going on, you want to explain to them what they were doing? Baseball guy? You're always trying to steal signs.
Most commonly known now as it came up with Houston the year they won the World Series, and they were using electronic replay to figure out what the catcher's signs were. Replay, and then they would use a trash can. If it's a fastball, they don't use a trash can. If it's going to be a breaking ball, they'll pound on, or vice versa. It could have been fastball. They're pounding on a trash can. Well, as a hitter, if you know there's a breaking ball coming as opposed to a fastball, or if a guy doesn't have a good breaking ball because he hasn't been able to find the strike zone all day, you know just to lay off. Let it be. Wait for that fastball and then try to tee off on it. And I tell you what, it turns the game around. When you can face a pitch, hey, it may be 97, but you know it's 97.
Sure.
That's a totally different thing than 92 and not knowing what the heck's happening. You know.
Now that's, I mean, and then they took it a step further. Other things are just breaking now where this year they were wearing buzzers on their chest and like a little electronic.
Give it a little electronic shot.
Is that true? I don't know.
I've wondered about that for a few years now. Like the watches we have, or Fitbits or stuff like that vibrate when you text them and stuff like that. I've wondered that for a couple of years because a lot of guys wear the wristbands and whatnot or tape on there. Well, if you do that, you can conceal that pretty easy. A little vibrate to tell you what's going on.
Just one vibrate. Here comes an off-speed pitch, a breaking ball, or a fastball. I mean, it doesn't have to be real technical.
Or what if you're a catcher and the other team's picked up your steal, or your team's picked up the steal signs on the other team, and now you know, okay, I want to pitch out. I want it on the outside edge, and this is where I want it because I'm going to come up fire in a second, and I'm going to get this guy, you know.
Now, well, is it really cheating, or have you just outsmarted the baseball system?
No, I would say with the use of electronics, that is cheating. I mean, in baseball, even when I was playing the little off-brand league that I played, you were always trying to get the other team's signals, and we did it routinely.
Always.
And there was a guy on my team, actually two guys, Billy Du Bois being one of them. He was really good at it. I mean, he would pick up by how a pitcher's pitching what he's going to be throwing, and he'd relay it to us. And basically after that, about 1 out into the second inning, we would pretty much know what that guy was throwing, and then we would start teeing off. I mean, it was swing out of your shoes trying to kill that pitch if you knew it was a fastball coming, and I don't see anything wrong with that if you're picking it up, by sight.
Right.
But if you're using electronics,
you're using digital cameras to focus in on the catcher,
or whoever
in the center, because they were doing that too. Center field camera on the catcher, and that's how they were, picking.
So
it up.
Baseball's jump below these guys right now, right?
They've jumped over.
Well, a few. I mean, they really came down hard on Houston.
Did they though? Because they're not holding any of the players accountable.
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
You got your GM fired.
I think they're going to have a hard time because the players' union to come down hard on the players.
Sure. So therefore, do you absorb this and say, "Hey, let's just let everybody do it"? It's now part of baseball.
No, I feel like that's what I think they're cracking down on, saying, "Look, this is what's happening. We're not coming down on players, but we're coming down on the management." And that's why you've seen 3 managers now
and a GM
resigned or fired, however you want to title it, and 1 GM. And I don't know how much the GM actually had anything involved in it. I don't know how
They probably don't know anything.
I was going to say, I mean, I could see how the GM would be. I mean, not necessarily turning a blind eye,
But,
but
I mean, it's locker room talk. You know they're discussing it. The GM's going to be around. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but how much of that's going to be kind of for that much of it? How much of it's going to be a little tighter?
Obviously not.
You know.
I mean,
So let's go to some of the videos that are out there. So if you're if you guys if listeners don't know what we're talking about, if you go out and watch like is it Beltran that's hit a homer and he's rounding third, and he's and those guys they're gonna I think it's a game. It's a walk off and they're gonna rip his jersey off of him and he's pointing at them and pointing at his shirt. Don't rip my shirt off. They're gonna see all this copper wire or whatever's ran up, and then he grabs both of his jerseys and runs in like all covered up so they can't get to him, and then he runs down the locker room and changes and comes back out, which is, I mean, I think at that point in time, you know you've done something wrong.
yeah.
Well, the thing is, how widespread is it? I mean, there was one I think it was Jack McDowell.
Yeah, he just came out and said they were doing it in the 80s.
Well, but they didn't have the video like they do now. I mean, anything remotely close. They barely had center field views then. So I don't know about that, but yeah, I mean, there's always been players trying to steal.
Everyone's trying to get an edge. You get on Bill Belichick about it.
But I mean, you think about it.
Brady wants to deflate the football a little bit. Who deflated the football?
Brady.
You know, and then Favre wants a little more in it. So I mean, you're getting an edge there a little bit.
Like I said, all the teams are wanting to get the little extra. It's what extent you're willing to push to get it.
Would baseball be more interesting if you had to do it? If the pitcher didn't hide anything, just looked at the catcher and said curveball, and the hitter knew it.
Would it be more interesting?
Make more exciting for us?
No.
Well, it'd be more hits, home runs,
more
whatever else.
runs.
Sees action.
No, it's not baseball. It's not what it's intended for.
So how are you going to punish these guys? What do you guys think?
Well, I don't think they're going to punish any players. Well, actually, I say that they're punishing Beltran.
Well, he's not a player.
Not anymore.
He's a manager.
But because of his action,
right.
I mean, it's moved forward for him and just killed a promising managerial career.
Joey Cora.
Same way. Just won a World Series. And he was thought of as the orchestrator of it. I mean,
and it just makes you wonder, is Houston, were they really that good, or were they good because they knew what pitch was coming?
Did Beltran take that? Where did he take that to? I mean, did that go to New York?
No, I think it went to New York a little bit. They're talking. I mean, it's just all hearsay.
There's a question.
It only takes one whistleblower.
Did Judge know those fastballs were coming?
Well, nobody seemed to care when the Twins turned the fans on and had all those home runs against the Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and,
then they turned them off when the Cardinals were up.
That's right.
That is right. Yeah.
That is right.
Well,
and then they would hit home runs, and the Cardinals lose, and
that's fine though. I mean,
see, it's okay if it's your team.
It's okay. Well, Minnesota's not my team, but it's okay.
Yeah, a team you dislike. So if the Cubs were in the trouble for this, we probably wouldn't even be talking about it.
I will say they still had to hit the ball. With the pitchers coming, they still had to hit them.
Yeah, but
you're professional.
But it does make it, that next step.
In batting practice, nobody's not telling them what's coming.
And let's say this too. It's not like you're talking about some of the guys that are, at the end of their career, or guys that are kind of scrap heap guys. You're talking about some of the better players known in the game. You're talking about the Altuves and Springers and those guys like that out there getting these and pouncing on these pitches. So,
but is that why they're in the elite?
Well, that may be.
Is that their numbers that high? Because I mean,
and
you hit it. You mentioned it earlier, Jake. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
If you know what's coming, you're setting dead red down the middle for a 95-mile fastball. It only takes a little bit of contact to
turn
hit it out. And if it's a curveball, an off-speed pitch, lay off of it or go the other way with it, or it makes.
And fortunately for those guys in Houston, that's the perfect stadium to be able to do this.
Yeah.
Because if you're right-handed, you can hit it in that short box in right field because it's not real deep there. If you're left-handed, you can hit it in that box in left field. So if you're behind on the fastball a little bit,
you're okay.
You're okay because you can still hit it out.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, let's pop it over into steroid use. Were there any upper management people that were in trouble for steroid use by a player?
No, I felt like there should have been.
Well, I guess my point being, a player's doing that on his own. And no management knows about it, so they get out of it.
Well,
I disagree with that. I think the management
they do know it.
I think it's part of their training regimen and whatnot. And I think it was very widespread.
But my point being, when you're in that locker room before the game, and somebody's duct taping wire to your chest, everyone knows you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, do you know who's real happy about all this right now? The steroid era.
That's got them off.
It's taken a lot of focus off them and then kind of rethinking, well, hey, yeah, they may have been injecting
cheating in the game, yeah. I mean,
there always will
at some point, yeah.
Do you just open this up and go, hey, everybody can do it, and if you're able to do it, you're good?
I mean...
No, I think they're taking the right steps. I mean, you pull a couple draft picks from a team like Houston, and with their previous general manager, they were a machine at drafting. I mean, I think probably one of the top, if not the top team in drafting kids.
Sure, everyone to get on the team and get some of that copper wire.
Well, but what I'm saying is, if you're getting that talent coming into your organization, constantly getting fed, and now you're changing everything, we'll see what happens down the road.
Now, they did only hit him with a $5 million fine. I mean, that's chump change there.
Yeah, I was going to say, in baseball terms, what does that mean? I mean,
beers go up a quarter.
Baseball doesn't mean $5 million doesn't mean much to the baseball team.
That's like $5 to me. Yeah. Well, maybe 5 cents.
So, I don't know. I think it's all very interesting. I'm sure there's more to come, and I wonder if do baseball fans in general hold it against anyone, or the places that just goes on business as usual? We don't care.
I think the true the diehard baseball fans are pretty upset right now about it because it's kind of the integrity of the game has been jeopardized.
I don't like they won the World Series. Not gonna lie, now looking back on it, you kind of wish they wouldn't have won the World Series. Just because now that's kind of did they win it? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then again, who said the Dodgers weren't doing it at home?
Well, they haven't been blamed yet.
Only takes one whistleblower.
Yeah. And now let's just jump over and say, hey, Pete Rose, you can't go in that Hall of Fame.
Now, hold on a minute.
He was waiting on it.
He's good.
He's waiting on it.
He's getting better is what he is.
Right when he heard, he knew Pete Rose was coming up. He was on it.
No, Pete Rose does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Just flat fact.
For a little bit of gambling?
Can't gamble on baseball.
Well, bet on himself.
Says it right on the door. Right when you walk into every locker room. Do not bet on baseball. Well, one of the cardinal rules.
So you're saying these guys are going to get away with it because there's not a sign on the door that says you can't duct tape copper wire?
I think the players are going to basically get away with it. I think it's about done. I think baseball wants this over with and put it behind them.
Sure, they want it over with.
It's just going to resurface here in about 3-4 weeks.
I don't think it will. I think
kicks in.
I think you know what? You look at guys like A.J. Hinch, who was thought of as one of the more promising young baseball managers. Joey Cora, same way. Don't know if he's ever going to manage again. Beltran may never manage again. You put that into guys' minds and that kind of thing. And I don't know, man. Baseball's a funny game, man. Once you
hit that blacklist,
once they hit that list, you don't really come out of it. So.
Well, we'll see. There's, I think there's
very
more
interesting.
To come.
Yeah, I think there's more to come too. There's tip of the iceberg.
I have a feeling
Get out of the way.
It may be coming downhill. Yeah, just like Joe was saying earlier.
Yeah, it's about snowballs
and
hills
on your knees and looking up.
Yeah,
picking up momentum. Here we go.
Well, let's hold
on, Scotty.
Let's get rid of this momentum and take a commercial break. All right. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll have more here on the Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM.
At Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln, the number one aim is to provide complete quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. With great customer service, Lincoln Printers offers business printing, invitations and personalized cards, quick copies, and faxing. But did you know Lincoln Printers also offers vehicle and window vinyl, large format printing, full service bindery application, and graphic designs? For all of your printing and sign making needs, see why for over 40 years, Logan County and Central Illinois has chosen Lincoln Printers for high quality, fast turnaround, and affordable prices. For more information, phone Lincoln Printers at 217-732-3121. Stop by the office at 711 Broadway Street, across from the fire department in downtown Lincoln, or email lincolnprinters@abelink.com. A business Abe Lincoln will be proud to lend his name to.
For over 58 years, Eaton has been a proud part of the Lincoln community, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year, featuring load centers, metering devices, and air conditioning disconnect devices. Eaton is America's choice for top-quality, high-performance electrical equipment made in beautiful Lincoln, Illinois. Eaton is a proud Lincoln Community High School sponsor. Go Railers!
Is this cold weather keeping you down? The cold temperatures don't help with your aches and pains, but could the cause be something else? Hi, I'm Dr. Alyssa Schneider with Schneider Chiropractic Center, located at 523 North Elm Street in Lincoln, inviting you to schedule an appointment to allow me to get to the root of your aches and pains. Phone my experienced practice manager, Tammy Kirby, today at 217-732-2140 and schedule your private consultation with me, Dr. Alyssa Schneider. We look forward to getting you back on track.
Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. Do you think life insurance is a waste of money? Do you think your money is more wisely invested in a cell phone bill or having 600 channels on a television? How would you like to have a life insurance policy that returns all of your premium tax-free at the end of the policy term? Do you have that type of plan going on with your cellular or cable company now? You need life insurance. Let's talk. 735-4385.
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau, Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac. Do you have a teacher that has made a difference in your life, the life of one of your children, or someone else you know? We all have them in our lives, that special teacher that took an interest in you or your child to make a difference in their education. Here's your chance to recognize that teacher for their hard work and dedication to educating our children. Nominate your favorite teacher for the Grau Incorporated Amazing Teacher Award by visiting our website and submitting details regarding that special teacher. We are selecting a monthly winner, and at the end of the year, we'll host a recognition breakfast and select the Grau Incorporated Amazing Teacher of the Year recipient, and that teacher will be awarded a certified pre-owned Chevrolet Cruze. To nominate your favorite teacher, please visit www.growinc.com.
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
If you're searching for first-rate outpatient therapy with flexible scheduling or short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, then look no further than the new St. Clair's Rehab and Senior Care in Lincoln. Your trusted provider for over 45 years is proud to introduce their brand new building, including a state-of-the-art gym and short-term therapy wing. You'll also love their new cafe, specialty care rooms, private suites, modern-day features, and so much more. When you need successful therapy to get back home or compassionate long-term care, you need the new St. Clair's Rehab and Senior Care in Lincoln. Call 217-870-1097 to schedule your tour today. Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln has outrageous deals going on now that will allow you to transform every room in your home with top quality furniture like Ashley brand and the full line of Bemco mattresses. Whether it's outfitting your living room, family room, dining room, or breakfast nook, Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln will save you more than the big box store and will leave you money to select the best Bemco mattresses, which are also on sale in all sizes now at Jake's. And you'll also love the full line of gorgeous bedroom outfits, which that's just arrived and are priced to sell. In many styles, contemporary, modern, classic, and traditional, just to name a few. For more details and to ask about free financing, stop by the Jake's Furnishing Showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Check out their all-new website at jakesfurnishings.com, phone 735-1212, and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own.
Play this song?
Oh, yeah. A little Spin Doctors.
Yeah. You do it? Next time the show is here, you're playing the drums.
Can you sing it?
I will if you bring your drums.
All right.
I'll play the tambourine. Come on.
Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM. And we're back.
Nice job.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Bringing us back.
Just a little FYI, all of our listeners out there, go to our Facebook page. We have a new WLCN Sports 96.3 FM page. For some reason, Facebook deleted our old one because of inappropriate content or
I have no idea what post it was.
violating.
You know what post it was?
The last thing we posted on there was WLB Girls Championship game. And about a week later or so, me and Lloyd, we got a message saying that our page has been deleted and it will not be reinstated.
I got that as well.
And not really sure why. I don't know if somebody reported us. They didn't really care for WLB girls winning the championship or what.
That could be.
But for some reason, and it's hard to get a hold of Facebook because I'd like to know why.
Yeah.
And there was no explanation. Nothing said what content was on there. And I can assure you, we don't post anything inappropriate. It's all, the only thing we really post on there is all local stuff. We don't even really do a whole lot of, like professional sports. It's all local. So
now, hold on, Scotty.
Yeah.
It's been excellent today. It's excellent today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now,
yeah, so go to Facebook, follow our new page. That's where you're going to get all your information as far as games, game times, scores, all your updates. So share it, like it, follow it. All of our, you can get all of our videos on there and all that stuff. Lloyd does a good job of maintaining that. And
how good?
How good? Very good.
Wow.
What's better than best?
Jim's showing off a little bit today.
He's got a little pep in his step.
Like Elton John over there with those fingers.
He's looking for the next one to play. Look. Excited. So, yeah, new Facebook page. Please go and follow it. And that'd be great.
What are we going to talk about now?
Gronk. No, not Gronk. Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez. Anybody watch that?
No. Tell us all about
Very interesting.
That is a sports show.
What's it called? Is it just a document? What is it?
It's a documentary.
Yeah, Aaron Hernandez.
I think it's just called Aaron Hernandez on Netflix or something. I don't know. It's worth watching. It's a good show.
It's good stuff, huh?
Yeah, the guy had everything.
I don't know if it's good. I mean, the show itself is good.
It's very interesting. I mean,
but it's sad. It's sad. Oh,
yeah. I mean, it's you look at
that guy could have had everything.
I think he had just signed a $30 or $40 million contract. Wow. Yeah, it's a good show. Go watch. Speaking of football, how about the playoffs? Now, the Cardinals aren't in it.
Neither are the Patriots.
Playoffs?
I'll just say it. Tom Brady's not in it, so that makes everybody happy. For the Brady haters.
Kind of does, yeah. You're right. Not going to lie.
Let's talk about last weekend's games. I think we got them all correct. We are good at predicting
what
these.
What round of playoff is this?
Last week was the divisional rounds.
I don't think we got them all correct.
I don't think we did either. I think the only one we picked, the Niners were going to beat the Vikings, and we all knew that.
Kansas City.
But we thought the Ravens were going to win.
I thought the Ravens would beat Tennessee.
And the Titans.
I think I went against you guys on that one because you both liked it.
No, I think that one was what we were all three on board on that one.
The Titans have a pig carrying the football, and he is falling forward all the time. He's had 200 yards in those 2 playoff games. And I'm telling you, if he rushes for 200 yards against the Chiefs, they have a shot at winning that game.
He's a pig?
He very well could.
Yep, they missed that, see? There, you got it.
Jim missed nothing.
You'd expect the Chiefs to run away with it. How about let's go to that game. Texans up 24-zip.
I know.
And was it 24 or 21?
24.
24-zip, and they are losing at halftime. 28-24. That was an incredible game. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
And
Mahomes said, hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Here we go.
You see the guys down in the end zone with they scored a touchdown in that Kansas City game. The lineman ran up next to him, grabbed an aluminum can of Bud Light and one of Budweiser, and
just dumped it on.
Slapped them together, and then poured them on himself in the end zone.
Yeah, that's
good
cool
stuff.
That's fun.
And then the Packers hung around, or the Seahawks hung around with the Packers.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping the Seahawks could pull that off.
So let's talk about today as you spin in there.
Is it today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow. I don't know. I think if they get that pig to run for 200 yards, the Titans can hang around, but the Chiefs sure are good.
Chiefs are good. They can put some points
fun to watch, exciting.
Yeah. So who
Puts
you like?
Lots of points up real quick.
I think the Chiefs win the game.
Yeah, I like Kansas City.
But don't count the Titans out. It really depends on I'll tell you what, if he rushes for 200 yards, the Titans win. There you go. Because they'll control the ball, the clock, everything.
Everything.
Yeah, you keep the ball out of KC's hands, they can't score.
Yeah,
now hold on.
Yeah. He is getting good at that.
You two are picking the Chiefs.
So that means the Tennessee's
I apologize to all you Chiefs fans.
Yeah, you're right, because we've been bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking Green Bay, too.
Scotty is all in on Green Bay today.
I'm in. I'm probably going to put $1,000.
You know what I will say, though? The Titans, their defense is a lot better than what I thought it was. I didn't think they were that tough defensively. They've been tough.
The Titans are just one of those under
when you
the
run
radar.
the ball like that, it's hard to get the ball back.
And absolutely. And you know what else? Vrabel is a difference maker.
Yeah.
I mean, he played under Belichick.
Yeah.
He's a winner.
He probably cheats like Belichick.
You know what?
We just had a conversation.
We just talked about cheating, and you want to let it all go in baseball. Then you want to come back over here and get on Vrabel about him having a winning team.
I'm just saying, he was under Belichick.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now, hold on.
It's like a toy.
Do you know how big Vrabel is? Have you paid attention on the sidelines?
Not really, Joe.
The guy is a big dude, like 6'4", 250. He's hugging guys after the game last week. They have their pads and everything on, and he's still bigger than them. Just grabbing guys. He's a big dude. Vrabel's an excellent coach, or he will be, because he was trained properly, huh? Play under Belichick, you're good.
A lot of balls.
He sure does.
You know, well, so you're taking the Packers, huh?
Oh, yeah.
What do you say, Jay?
It's going to be a blowout again. The 49ers are for real, man.
They are good.
They are good.
It's. I feel it's going to be one of the more lopsided. That's the NFC Championship, right?
You think so?
I think it's going to be lopsided. I think it's going to be bad.
What's lopsided? 3 touchdowns or 2?
I'm thinking we need bonus coverage. Put on some ice skating or something, because people are not going to be entertained after the first half.
Boy, you're going to get the Packer fans are going to be mad at you.
You're on the Niners, huh?
I don't like the Niners, but at the same time, for this game, yeah.
Well,
they're good.
They're good.
Somehow, I don't know if there's many NFL teams I can say I like.
Somehow, Mr. Rogers will keep him in the game.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree.
I think he's the better quarterback.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's not what this is about.
No, but a better quarterback, better coach will keep you in a game.
Yeah. Till they don't.
And we got, they got a young coach over there at Green Bay too, so that hurts them. But they're talking about.
He doesn't seem like a very bright guy.
Been waiting for. I've called for it twice.
He had Garoppolo's stats up there today, and it said, and you look at it, it says 18 touchdowns, and you know that's pretty good. He had 18 in a year, and then the little asterisk said underneath it, 8 of them against the Cardinals. Now you cut that thing down to 10, and you really didn't have that great a year. Yeah. But I like Garoppolo.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. He's an Eastern boy. I like him. Yeah, he is an Eastern boy.
Huge, beastly, bulging man.
Now, it can't be.
Merry Christmas.
Just had a text from one of our callers, and he's been waiting for a long time for the Illinois to be ranked in the top 25. Mm-hmm. Illinois number 24 right now, take on Northwestern today. So hopefully they can put a smackdown on.
I gotta watch that scrappy little Northwestern team.
Scrappy.
They like to slow the ball down to crawl and make you fall asleep.
Gonna outsmart you.
Have 3 guys lay there taking naps while the other 2 run around defending people. It's just. Yeah, I don't like that ball game.
So you like Northwestern today?
No, I don't like Northwestern ever. They should go play in the what do they call that? Ivy League Challenge or whatever it is. Go over there.
What if they go in the Ivy League and dominate everything?
And you know what's good about when you go to like ESPN and you go to schedule and you look up top 25 teams? Well, guess what? Illinois is going to be in there.
They're going to be in there
on the schedule.
That's fun.
That's
ILL, baby.
ILL. And, you know, today's a big test, though. You know, you get that ranking, that number 24 ranking. Now you got a target on your back. Mm-hmm. And you got to.
Now they have to get used to it.
Right.
The players.
Now you have to take care of business. You know, there's no slacking now. You're in the heat of it, and you're playing for a chance to make the tournament, you know. And
have you talked to Jeff about how big a deal that is to those guys or not?
No, I mean, they're going to tell you it's
a big
not.
Deal. Well,
they're going to tell you it's not. I mean,
they want to keep their jobs. It is a big deal.
You heard from Neil. Yeah, it's a big deal, but it's not their focus. I mean, yeah, you're 24, but what's that really mean?
How's that Big Ten representative?
It means you're taking your program in the right direction.
Well, I tell you what, at the beginning of the season, Jake, the Big Ten was well represented, but then you got Michigan, who's lost several games. They're still at 19. I don't know how. Ohio State, they were still up there. Let's see. Ohio State was up there, which they've lost. They've really. Maryland, number 17.
Which they've really dropped.
Yeah. They were 5 at one time, I think. And, well, when Illinois played them.
4 or 3, were they?
Yeah. And that's all I'm saying.
Wisconsin, Michigan State, any of them up there?
Well, Michigan State, obviously, they're up there, but I can't. Number 24, Illinois. Well,
there you go.
Probably something we should have researched before.
Well, did you know what show was this weekend?
Yeah.
He had no agenda.
Well, let's talk about the fight tonight while you're looking for that. I don't watch a lot of this, but Conor McGregor is very interesting. He's always got something going on, and he's fighting the Cowboy tonight, stepping up a weight to fight the Cowboy, and Conor is minus 320. You think, hey, and we talked to you earlier, you told me you thought he was going to get beat.
He's going to get pounded.
The Cowboy's going to pound him.
Oh, he's going to pound him.
Are they in a cage? It's not in a regular, they're like in a cage, I believe.
Yeah, they're
cage fighting.
We'll see. Okay, back to this. Michigan just lost to Iowa last night, 90-83. So, to me, they should drop out of the top 25 after that loss. They're 19 right now. Ohio State sitting at 21. Maryland 17 and Illinois at 24. Michigan State was up there at, just saw it.
Looking at Illinois, that number looks good.
15. Michigan State 15. So, you know, you got four teams on top 25. So, I mean, Big Ten's tough. That's a tough conference. Physical, so, you know, look for them to represent well towards the end of the year.
Why we got this over some of the preliminary matches tonight. I was going to have you read some.
No,
of those
I mean you can read. I'm not reading any of that. Macy Barber versus Roxanne Modafferi. That's the only one I'm going to try.
I'll take the next one.
Yeah, you will.
Sodiq Yusuf.
Yeah, that's
Andre Philly.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You got that one.
Nasrat Hakparasat versus Drew Dober.
And Alexa Kamir taking on Justin Ledette. There you go. We took care of those.
Hey. Heck yeah, we did.
There's another
Jimmy, you have anything to say about that?
Odie Osborne versus Brian Kelleher.
And then
there you go.
fighting.
Who's Maurice Green fighting?
Alexia Oenik.
Oh boy,
this show is crap. That's all.
Yeah, this show is crap, and I am not going to disagree with that, Jimmy. And it's 10:01, and I'm surprised he hasn't queued it up yet. That is it for us today. Well, I mean, a lot to talk about. We got a pretty good show next week as Jason Petropoulos with Prestige Paranormal is going to come in.
Prestige Worldwide.
Yeah, cue that up. And he's going to talk about, do you guys believe in ghosts and stuff like that? Do you guys believe in that
We
stuff?
all do, don't we?
Well, I don't know.
Pow! Bam!
Yeah, so he's going to be in and talk. That'd be interesting on the show. So, yeah.
Who are you going to call?
That'd be fun. And
checking out Elvis there in Vegas.
Vacation.
Oh, really?
Not a vacation.
Oh,
vacation.
Nope.
Oh, you're working in Vegas? Yeah, I've done that too.
It is the furniture convention in the furniture convention.
The furniture convention.
Yeah. You're going to walk around for 10 minutes, and that's
lay in a couch.
I wish.
All right.
I wish that's how it was done.
Yeah, look at it.
Why don't you text us when you start working?
He's trying to hold back that smile.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Will we call you from it? If I have service, I'll call you.
Okay.
All right, that's it for us today. Thanks for tuning in.
Good day.